This is harder than I thought. But anyways, I never thought I would have to see myself doing another one of these types of videos. Because the thing is, I did one of these on the my NG2C network channel, the main page. And on that page, I did a tribute video or one of these types of deal, rest in peace type deals, giving my thoughts about the guy and just talking alone about my thoughts of him and my friendship I had, how I met a person, and how I personally felt and what goes on. A few years ago, let me go back before I get to the main topic of what I'm going to be discussing. Let me just talk a little bit about another person who I originally did a video for. A couple years ago, there was a guy or a kid named Zach Peters. Within the network community, some of you guys might have never heard of him. Some of you might know who he is. But his YouTube name was the Zachman18. And yeah, the Zachman18. And for him, he unfortunately passed away as well. But that was 4 years ago. And he was a good friend. I participated in a lot of his videos. He was very dedicated to dancing, and he put a lot of heart into what he did on YouTube, and he was a really great guy. And it just sucked he never had a chance to live until 21. I still miss him to this very day. And I just had this thought, I managed to mourn and get my thoughts out, and I just hope, as time progresses, I hope I'll never lose another friend to any illness, to anything. And that day happened. Now, in life, we all manage to make friends. Now, family and friends are two of the most important things that any person should have in their lives. Sometimes family is the most important, but majority of the time, your friends can be the better person to be with. Because the thing is, if you're not good with your family, your friends become your family. And for me, a lot of my friends in not only the film community but the network community, they've all personally became my family. Now, if you want to talk about somebody within the community alone, network or film, whatever you want to say, there was a guy named Jeff. Jeffito'sMovieBlog was his name. I remember when he first came into the network. Polite as hell, one of the politest people you probably ever met. And when he first started off on his page, it was a small little channel. It was around, I think, 90 some subscribers or so for a start. I don't remember correctly, but when he first started off on his page, where it was like before 100 subscribers, I checked out his page and he definitely had it. The first thing I saw in this guy before I actually met him was potential. There was potential in him. He had a shitload of potential. He had the equipment. He had the persona. He had the loyalty, and he literally just had the dedication to go on YouTube and just talk about movies for his show that he was doing, the Jeffito'sMovieBlog that he was doing. He was literally doing whatever he could to not only get love from people, but to get himself out there and just show his love for film and do different varieties of a lot of things. And watching his videos, I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't want to. Oh, I'm gonna play one and just watch one so I can at least see an example of what he did. I mean, I already knew what he did, but you get the idea. He had the editing software. He obviously had a nice set. Obviously, he was a good-looking guy. There was no doubt about it. And he had a good persona. He had humor. He had charisma. And he just went out there and he just did his thing. Literally, went out there and did his thing. And he was growing. He did live streams talking about movies. He did live streams giving updates about his channel. He did so many things live stream wise. He did trailer reactions, film reviews, just like any other YouTube film critic or film enthusiast would do. And he really showed that he had love. He had passion, and he just had it. But the thing that I never expected was that he would basically get that word that I just dare not to say, because the thing is, it's a hard word to say. I mean, it's a hard word to say. But continuing talking on, he also played along with the Schmoes. I believe it was the Schmoes the Schmodown movie trivia. That was a lot of fun to watch. But one of the things that really stood out, that minus his channel, was when he participated in Rotten and Fresh for Ryan and Cody O'Toole's game. And Jeff shows that he was dedicating, and he really put himself out there, and he really showed, and he was determined to win each game. No matter if it was a win or lose, he went out, he had fun, and he literally just put it out there. I mean, going back to some of those episodes of Rotten and Fresh, he was a good player. He knew his shit. He had a lot of fun, and that's one of the main things that mattered. Certain live streams he did, I went on. I personally gave whatever I did to support him, give him all the love. And one thing I really loved about the guy was that he was extremely grateful, and he really had the love and support for the people that supported him. As time progressed, his channel was really growing, and the subscribers were just going up, and it was well deserving. He was able to get 1,050 subscribers. That is a pretty good bundle of subscribers for a small movie channel. That is a good amount. And you know what? He deserves all the love in the world for the subscribers. To continue on about what I can say, the news, hearing when he was sick, I'm not going to say that the disease, because it's just shattering to say it. I'm just going to say that. But I mean, it was not only me, but it was to everybody. When we all heard the news that he got sick, we all just had to give him all the support, because he put himself out there and he gave all the love and support to us for us helping him. And the best thing we can continue on is continue supporting him. He entertained us, so all we can do is just continue giving the guy love and support while he tried to battle this illness. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, he had this model that he made a major quote, and he made his own shirt design, hat. He made his own attire. The hashtag was "fuck cancer." Simple, short, to the point, because just saying the word "fuck cancer," it really tells you. And the guy was going through a lot. It's no joke. That sickness is no joke. And Jeff, he was determined to beat it. We all prayed that he would beat it. He would post daily, every day on his Facebook, that he will beat it, and he had his good days, some bad days, but overall he was determined on beating it, and we all gave him all the support that he needed. And personally, I thought, literally, I didn't really say much on my personal Facebook, but in my back of my mind, I was thinking about the guy, and I just hoped that he would beat it, because I personally felt determined that he would beat this sickness. And I hearing the fortunate news that he got this sickness. What's more unfortunate is that he unexpectedly passed away. And I don't know what else to address except Jeff was he was a good friend. He was a good YouTube. He was a he was a great YouTuber. You know, he was a dedicated YouTuber. He was hardworking, and he was one of those guys who was confident. He was determined. He was very proud and confident with his work on YouTube, and he was determined that he would beat the sickness. And it just sucks that this sickness really it just took over. And I'm looking at his Facebook pages right now. I'm just looking at his Facebook pages, reading some of his latest posts, and I'm just looking at just the types, the posts, and it's it's hard hitting. It really is hard hitting just to read them and just really it's just really understand the pain that he was going through with how this sickness was pissing him off and such. But he's no longer suffering. He's he's in a better place now, and he's with the hand. Now I'm gonna get all religion with you folks. I'm not a guy who really brings religion or talk religion, but for this case, I'm going to for a few minutes. He is in the glory hands of the Creator. He's in the glory hands of God. He's in the afterlife where he's no longer suffering. He's now in good health. He's living in peace. He's now in peace. He's in harmony, and he's no longer sick. Um, as for what else to say, I don't know what else to really go on except big regrets. As for regrets, I can say one of the regrets is that I never had a chance to really work with him on any videos. I had plans, but I never really had the chance to work with him on YouTube, whether collaborating on his channel or coming to Flicks with the Dicks or coming to do a review or anything. I never really gave an offer or really had a chance to bring him on the show. That is one of the biggest regrets I have, is that I never really gave him a chance to come on the channel and just interact and have fun. So that's one of my big regrets. And as for what else I can say, folks, please forgive me. I'm not good at speaking out loud. I'm not good at talking about stuff like this. I'm not really all that well spoken. So I apologize for how I'll butcher, but I'm trying to say whatever I can, because this is really unexpected news. And it just hurts to lose a friend. It really does. Because when you become friends with somebody, they become family. They don't become friends, they become family. Friends become your family. When you really become close with someone, they become your family. So, as for Jeff, one thing that I personally would like to see is his channel get up to a little bit more subscribers, and not only in honor of him, but to give him more recognition that he deserves. Uh, Possibly 2,000 or 3,000, even more subscribers, so we can have the recognition that he deserves. and just continue getting more, because he was very dedicated, and it shows. He was a great film critic. He was great at discussing, and he was very loyal, hardworking. He was a loving guy. So as for Jeff, I hope I wish family, his close family and friends, the best love and prayers. I give them all my love, all the respect that I can possibly give them. And basically we just mourn right now. And the reality is life just moves on. We're gonna personally, I'm gonna say this for everybody equally new, Jeff. We're all going to miss the guy. We're all going to miss his content. We're all going to miss him interacting with him. We're going to miss him being on YouTube, uploading new content. But all we can do is go back, watch a lot of his older content, and just remember how much of how much of an outstanding person he was. And from there, it's just the old more. You may be gone, but you're not forgotten. Jeff's spirit still will live on. The spirit is one thing that never dies. The spirit lives. The spirit lives on, and that is one thing that will continue going, is the spirit. He was full of spirit, and he was a good spirit. So rest in peace, Jeff. Rest in the heavens now. Rest in the almighty glory of the God. You're going to be missed, but we will never forget you, Jeff. So that being said, folks, that's all I can really say. So ciao for now.